Peace, beloved. It is Jen from the Crystal Maven once again. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel and watching this video today. Today is your weekly intuitive energy reading for the upcoming week of January the 20th through January the 26th. Okay? So, beloved, have the cards pulled, and I just want to say I'm feeling it. Okay, I'm definitely feeling it. Week by week, it feels like the vibration is rising for us. I'm loving that. Pulling cards for the collective, it was a little sticky there for a little bit. It was a little touch and go. Hell, pulling cards for myself was a little touch and go for a little bit. Okay, but I'm really liking the messages that I'm seeing coming through for this week, especially. I am going to shoot this video from the perspective of the table because the way that this layout is set up. Okay, let's go ahead and get into that. All right, the way this layout is set up, I feel like the best way that I could communicate what I see to you is that if you see it also. Okay, I was going to shoot it from the perspective of me speaking to you because I feel like we need to talk. But I need you to understand what it is that I see. So we're most definitely going to do that. Before I shift the perspective, though, I do want to just call out the middle column of this layout. Now, I know I explained to you guys how it is that I read cards, how it is that I do my layouts. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it was in the last pick a pull. Pick a pull. Oh my gosh. I had to go to the pick and pull to get a new battery for my truck like yesterday. So I don't know, pick a stack turn into pick and pull. All right, whatever. But yes, so it was in the last pick a stack video that I did that I explained, you know, how it is that I lay out my cards, how it is that I read the cards, and how it is that I translate the messages. So the main theme for this layout, for this weekly energy read is submerged. Submerged, beloved. Okay. Now, that being the main focus on what is submerged, let me show you the entire middle column. Okay. First card, emotions are running high, super moon. All right. Then the submerged card, which is in the intersection in the middle. And then, beloved, last card, the mirror card, who or what is triggering you? Beloved, the mirror card has been in every card pull, and please fact check me. If I'm not correct, by all means, please go ahead and leave it down in the comments and let me know. But if I'm not mistaken, the mirror card, who or what is triggering you, has been in every weekly card pull for, I'm going to say, at least the last 3 weeks. That's what I'm going to say. I know I keep seeing it all the damn time. And not coming up in my personal readings, okay? No. But I have been seeing it every single week for the energy reads for the week. And I just want to make sure that we are not trying to bypass things that trigger us. I want to make sure that we're not trying to sweep these things under the rug. I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. The volatility card is in here. I mean, you know, things, y'all. It's all of the stuff. Okay? I mean, hey, you know, hey, it is what it is. But I just want to make sure that we're not trying to bypass. We're not trying to sidestep. I want to make sure that we're breathing through this. Beloved, everybody has triggers. Everybody has triggers. And I know that we talked about triggers in the last video. I can't remember if it was in the pick a stack or in the weekly reading. It was probably in the weekly reading. But, beloved, everybody has triggers. This is a human condition. It's a human thing, okay? There's nothing wrong with you because it pisses you off when somebody puts more peanut butter on your sandwich than jelly. Okay, I mean, hopefully that's not a trigger for you, but still, though, there's nothing wrong with you because you have triggers. The only thing that we are actually trying to do is identify what those triggers are and make sure that we are aware of them and aware of our actions and reactions to them so that we're not letting our energy be depleted or letting something outside of ourselves control the energy flow that we have for that day, that minute, that week, whatever. Okay, this is what it is that we want to make sure that we're working on. And that's all I'm going to say about it. We already know about triggers, but we just want to make sure that we're working on it, beloved. You cannot sidestep this. It will not go away, okay? It doesn't go away like that. It doesn't go away until you deal with it, all right? So we gonna end it right there. Until we read through the cards. And I'm going to go ahead and change the perspective, and I'll see y'all in a minute. All right, beloved, I hope that you have a pretty good view. This is the best that I could do that I know of. So I hope that, I know that you can't quite read everything on the table, but I hope that you can at least see the layout. You see where submerged is, all right here in the middle. So we are going to read across, and then we're going to go down, okay? And also, I want to call to your attention that the first two cards out, because I pulled the Moonology, deck first, then the Earth Magic deck, then the Work Your Light deck. First two cards out, New Moon, okay? Middle transition card, Super Moon, okay? So a full moon, all right? Super Moon. We have the South Node, and then we have Fixed Moon, okay? So it's time to take action. New Moon in Aries. Oh, make sure you can see it. Okay. New Moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Prosperity lies ahead. New Moon in Taurus. Emotions are running high. Super Moon. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. And hold your vision. The Fixed Moon. Okay. Yes, most definitely. I'm feeling all of this. All right. So we're going to go with the first two. Because if you remember, I explained before, the first two columns are, well, definitely the first one is where we are now, okay, here. The transition here. What is it that we need to pay attention to? What is it that we need to change? What is it that we need to flip over to get into the advice, and then what it is that Spirit wants us to know, okay? So that's how we're flowing. All right, so with the first two cards out, it's time to take action and prosperity lies ahead. All right, so the beginning of this year, like the actual beginning of this year, January the 1st, I feel like a lot of people, me included, and also some people that I talked to and a couple of groups that I'm in, it seemed like a lot of people got a glimpse of what this new decade was going to bring. Not only the new year, but the new decade. It was, we had that intense Capricorn energy along with the placements of Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter moving into Capricorn right before the year ended. And it was just like, it was a jolt. It was a jolt. And I think that it jump-started a lot of people into what 2020 was going to look like for them. However, I want to say jumpstart, or that quick vision, or that quick look into what 2020 was going to be bringing was very short-lived. It was short-lived because the energy had not lined up yet. if that makes any sense to you. If that makes any sense to you. It was, and then along with the energy of getting your shift together, you know, it was just, there was this urgency, there was this pressure, there was this urgency of, you got to get it right, we got to get it together. You know what I mean? Like, the veil was lifted for a lot of us. For a lot of us, the veil was lifted, and it was like, oh, okay, so I need to do all of this here. You see what I'm saying? But the energy was not lined up. And so a lot of people felt a kind of whiplash, like, you know, it were trying to go, you know, 100 miles an hour that way, and then it was like, stop, whiplash. Okay, now the energy is lining up for us to go on ahead and take those steps, beloved. Okay, the energy is lining up. So it's time to take action now toward what it is that we're looking for, which, hello, can I get an amen? Okay, which is, you know, of course, prosperity is lying ahead for those of us who are, you know, in the pursuit of that. Most definitely. So taking action on those things that you got that glimpse of in the beginning of the year is most definitely, yes, it's a green light. It's go, go, go. And the energies are lining up for you. They most definitely are. With emotions are running high. Don't let your past hold you back, and hold your vision. Okay, so remember when we were talking about triggers, right? Triggers are most definitely 100% in your past. That's where you got them from, okay? And I promise, if I could go back in your past for every single last one of you and locate the date, time, you know, person, place, where you got every trigger that you have from, and could come back and tell you and take you back so that you could just let it go and go on about your life, I promise you, I would do it for you. Okay. But this is the work, beloved. Okay. This is the work. And right now, with the new decade, okay, with the new decade, with the energy of the new decade, and with what it is that we most definitely are going to be accomplishing, yes, in this new decade, it is important that we do that work. It's important that we identify those triggers. It's important that we work on them, because if we don't identify them, if we don't work on them, if we don't pay them attention instead of trying to sweep them under the rug, then we end up sabotaging ourselves. We end up sabotaging ourselves. That's how that goes. Okay. Yeah, such and such did this thing happened, that thing happened, you know, there's this situation, whatever, whatever. But in the end, your actions, your energy, your, you know, the emotions that you are carrying around within yourself is only helping or harming you. That's it. That's all. If you say something to someone else that hurts their feelings, that is their choice on whether or not they want to carry that hurt around with them, or if they just want to drop it and let it go. Okay. So we have to make sure, that we're working on it, beloveds. Okay. Now, moving on to the middle row. Okay. We have the volatility card. All right. All right. We ain't got to get into it. Y'all already know how I feel about the volatility card. All right. We have the dance and celebration card. We have the submerge card. We have the full moon completion card. And we have the earth magic fairies card. Love it, love it, love it. I do love this. So with the volatility card, we already know this does not have to mean a bad thing. It does not have to mean, you know, negative. The volatility card could mean, you know, power coming up on you, you know, swiftly, you know what I mean? It could most definitely have to do with things that trigger you. Most definitely it could, you know, I'm feeling like the column that this card sits in tells us more information about it. And so when we get to that column, I'll go deeper into it. So then we have the dance and celebration, submerge card, complete full moon completion, and the earth magic card. Okay. So dance and celebration, most definitely. Okay, beloved, like seriously, ease up, ease up, ease up. All right. Submerged. What is it that you're trying to what is it? Why? Not what is it why. It's not what are you trying to submerge. It's why are you trying to submerge anything? Why are you trying to keep anything hidden? What is the reason? I feel like that's the more important question to ask. Not what is it that you're submerging, beloved, but why? Who is it that you don't want to know that you feel this way? Who is it that you don't want to know that you did this thing? Are you hiding things from yourself? Are you trying to pull the wool over your own eyes and make like everything is okay because it's a new decade and I'm just not going to deal with none of that shit that you should have dealt with in 2019? Okay. Let's think about these things. All right. So, full moon completion. Yes. Whatever it is, whatever it is, okay? Whatever it is that is submerged, beloved, please know, full moon completion, please know that this has already been complete. What it is that you are doing with whatever reason it is that you have these things submerged, you're letting your past hold you back. And yes, I am starting to jump all over. I'm starting to jump all over now. It's happening, okay? Flow with me. That's why we're looking at the table. So y'all can go with me, okay? You're letting your past hold you back, beloved, okay? All right, and there's no reason for. I know that especially if you've come this far, especially if you're actively doing the work, okay? If you are actively doing the work, if you are, you're doing your meditations, you're wearing your crystals, you're doing your new moon rituals, you're doing your full moon rituals. You know what I mean? You are, getting your prayers in, you're calling in the ancestors, you are calling on your angels. If you are doing the work, whatever the work is for you, and you are still holding on to who or what is triggering you, then beloved, you're either, it's one or two things. You're either afraid of moving forward. The fear of success outranks the fear of failure by oh my goodness, leaps and bounds. There are so many people who are more afraid of being successful than they are of failing, that it's not even funny. The fear of failure might as well be non-existent compared to the fear of success. Okay? Yes, you're either afraid or you are lacking belief in yourself. It's one of the two, beloved. It's one of the two. You are either lacking belief in yourself, in your ability to accomplish this. You are letting your past hold you back out of fear or disbelief. Out of fear or disbelief in yourself. Honestly. And that's the absolute truth. There's only two reasons why people who have access to I want to say healing, just personal healing, energetic healing, holistic healing, whatever it is, there's only two reasons why people do not take full advantage. And it's number one, they're afraid. They're afraid of them not being successful at it. Oh, sorry about that. They're afraid of them not being successful at it and failing. They're afraid of them being different than how they have been, so then other people will look at them different. Fear or disbelief. You don't believe that you can do it. You've been this way for so long that you don't even believe that you can be different. You believe what someone else has told you, that you will not be able, that you will not be able to be different. Okay, beloved? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind as we're moving forward. So with the Work Your Light, Oracle deck, we have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to be changed? Amen. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Mirror who or what is triggering you. The Pleiades. Okay. The Pleiades. Double mission, okay? Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And also dance with life. Do something different with your energy. And this is the second week in a row that this card has come up. And I am with it. Most definitely. Okay, here we go. So, most definitely, beloved. Yes, this is very, very important. This is very important. Beloved, I'm quite sure I don't need to explain to you, this new decade is not playing with us. This new decade is not playing no games with us, beloved. Okay? Like all of the hand holding and coddling and, oh baby, we got all of that in 2019. That's when we got that. I know. And I look back on it now and I'm like, man, I wish I would have took more of it. Okay. This is, beloved, this is a completely different energy situation. Okay. I put a post up on Instagram. No, actually it was a tweet, and I think I put it in my stories. But, the energy that we were dealing with in 2019, coming into 2020 was giving us the opportunity to be able to let go of these things so that we can be unbound, to let go of what no longer serves us. And, it was giving us that opportunity. But once we crossed over and we got into 2020 and we got into that Capricorn energy, no, sweetheart, if you didn't take the option, it's okay, because now you don't have one. Now you don't have the option. Now it's happening. Okay? So we have to get with who or what is it? Who or what is it? Is it you? Remember we talked about that before. Are you triggering yourself? Because that's a thing. When you're letting your past hold you back, and you're doing that highlight reel of all the shit that pisses you off in your head, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? Let's let that be complete. Let's let that be over. I know, it's like, okay, Jen, yeah, let's just let that. Yes, that is how it happened. You just let it be. Yes, okay? So that we could get on with the double mission. Channeling and uplifting humanity. Do something different with your energy. Dance with life. We need to. We need to, especially with that whiplash that we had going, in the beginning of the year. And we're still in the beginning of the year. I mean, we're literally like, as of today, we're 19 days into the new year. I don't know about y'all, but I swear I feel like it's like May, June, like that is like, I feel like I have energetically been through like at least 5-6 months. Like, I mean, hey, let me know. Let me know if you feel the same. Like, I am interested, okay? Like, please tell me how you feel in the comments. I read all of my comments. I love y'all. Y'all are crazy. Okay. So now we're going to start hitting the columns, beloved. And I feel like in the columns is where we get the in-depth. Okay, so first column, we have, it's time to take action, volatility, and align your life. Now, don't that make a little bit more sense? It's time to take action, volatility, and align your life. All right, so we have the new moon in Aries, okay? Aries is a fire sign, all right? It's also the first sign of the zodiac, okay? So Aries is number 1, all right? Aries is number 1. So are you. You need to be taking action on behalf of number 1. That would be you, okay? You need to take that action, all right? And you need to do it, you need to do it in the way that needs to be done. You need to do it now, okay? Aries is, hello, they have the take action card. Aries is all about quick action, doing the damn thing, getting what needs to be done, done. Let's go. Let's do it. The what? Okay, we're going here. All right. Aries is, I'm not going to say that they're a volatile sign, but hey, they're a fire sign. I mean, don't get it twisted. All right. All right. You know, they do have short tempers. They most definitely do. It's not a fuse that you want to light. All right. And sometimes, as I've said before, beloved, sometimes there needs to be a little volatility. I'm not saying that this is going to be a negative thing. I'm not saying that it's going to, you know, be an argument. I'm not saying that it's going to be a breakup. I'm not saying that it's going to be any of those things. What I'm saying is that you need to let whatever is buried beneath whatever is buried beneath that is burning your soul. Okay? Whatever is buried beneath that is burning your soul, that needs to come up and out, you need to do that for number 1. Okay? All right. Boom. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Okay? Whatever that is where this volatility needs to be directed. Whatever is not aligned or needs to change, that is where this volatility needs to be directed. Now, this could be something as simple as your eating habits, okay? This could be something as simple as your eating habits, you taking care of yourself, you know, making sure that you are exercising enough, making sure that you are taking care of number 1. Okay? Ooh. So, this could be, you know, just urgency. This could be urgency for you to, you know, do what it is that you need to do. Make sure that you got going on what you need to have going on. You know what I'm saying? So don't always look at it as, oh my God, a bad thing, a negative situation or argument. Not at all. You just really need to get on the, like you need to put all of your energy. I'm picking it back up. Yes. You need to put all of your energy into what needs to change. What needs to change. You need to go that way. Okay. All right. Moving on to the second column. We have prosperity lies ahead. Dance and celebration and unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay, now, with the prosperity lies ahead, and let's just go ahead and, because can we get a moment? Okay. All right, so with the prosperity lies ahead card, the dance and celebration card, and the unbound card, I'm really feeling like this has a lot to do with us working through these things that we feel. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't. Oh, Lord, if I drop one more card, working through these things that we feel we are bound to. Okay, once again, that has to deal with triggers. Who or what is triggering you, okay? Triggers most definitely revolve around our beliefs, okay? And belief systems, belief patterns, that affects the way that we think about, deal with, and, you know, even just flow with prosperity in our lives, just all together, okay? And so, unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, past lives, okay? And the dance and celebration card that is now on the floor. All right, so make sure that we're celebrating the prosperity and success that lies ahead. Now, we can also read from the first column into the second column and say that the action that we need to take immediately for number one has to deal with releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay, and we should be in celebration of that. Us doing that is going to move us into that prosperity that's ahead. Okay, so we also have that point of view. All right, and beloved, it's easy. It's so easy. It's so easy to identify what it is that you need to take action on. Right here, align your life, unbound, and mirror. Okay? All right? Like, okay, come on, beloved. Yes, I did tell you that this was a good read and that the energy was coming up, and it most definitely is. The energy is most definitely coming up, but we have got to come up to meet it. We've got to come up with it, okay? Emotions are running high, okay? Iceberg, who or what is triggering you? I think that we're just talking about this throughout the whole layout, so we don't have to go that far into it. But super moon, beloved, the super moon. Okay, emotions are running high. Okay, they most definitely are. Emotions are running high. It is time to take action. Volatile situation. Who or what is triggering you? All right, why is this submerged? Why are we keeping this submerged? Do not let your past hold you back. Bring that shit to full moon completion. Okay? Yes. Whew. All right. Moving on. Don't let your past hold you back. Full moon completion, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay? No, do not let your past hold you back. Let all of that shit in your past be complete. Let it be complete, beloved, okay? Don't let your past be the energy that fuels you going forward. Okay? Because when the past is the energy that fuels you going forward, it's usually not the positive aspects of the past. It's usually not. Because if there were positive things and aspects and relationships and things that happened in the past, and we don't have access to those things anymore, we don't have access to those people anymore, our lives have changed, oh, it's so different now, you know, and all of this other stuff, then we're probably not thinking about it in the best light. You see what I'm saying? We're probably thinking of it from a place and a space of, oh, what I used to have. I don't have that anymore. Life used to be great. It's not anymore. Do you see what I'm saying? So let's not use the fuel from the past to try to get us through. Beloved, remember when I told you? Once we shifted over into this new decade, it was new everything. No, you have not tried that before. No, you haven't. You haven't tried it before because you are not the same person that you were. The energy is not the same as it was. And this situation, this thing, this person, whatever, whoever is not the same as it was. It is not. And that is 100% the truth. Okay? So the past is the past, beloved, and it's gone. And if that is something that hurts to hear, then number one, I sympathize, okay, most definitely, and I empathize with you. I really do. But beloved, we have to take that action, and we have to take the inspired action from a place of being unbound and releasing those soul patterns and contracts, okay? We have to get on with our double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. All right? So, please understand, I am not here to say, you're not doing what you're supposed to. Not at all. Not at all. I'm here to tell you, I empathize with you. I sympathize with you. Like I said, if I could go back in time for you, beloved, I would. Right? Okay, so here we go. Last column. Hold your vision. There is no reason for you to give up on it. None. Ever. No. All right. Earth magic and dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Okay. This is the second week that this has come up. And I feel like it's something that we really do need to pay attention to. I feel like I know me, myself personally, it has just been go, 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 go. And, get it done, get it done, get it done, especially with, once again, as I said, especially with the energy of getting your shift together and the urgency and the pressure that we felt for the last couple of weeks. I really do feel like changing up the energy, doing something different, dancing with life, just saying, oh, okay. And look at that. That's a full, well, it looks like a full moon, but it's a full moon there. She's dancing under a full moon. Isn't that cool? Right? Yes, do something different. Do something to change your energy. We always have this when we're responsible adults. There's always this list of things that we have to do before we can do anything that we enjoy. We always have to do this, and then we can do that one thing that, we might actually enjoy or gives us a breath to take or, isn't specifically for work or to make money or things like that. Okay. Make sure that you are taking time out for yourself. Make sure that you're breathing. Make sure that you are doing something to switch up your energy because it's important. It's important. The energy is changing. The energy is switching up. And you need to take the bat that you've been beating yourself over the head with out of your hand. Okay? Yeah, I'm talking about you. All right, so we have fairies and earth magic, and we have hold your vision. I love fairies and earth magic, of course. Being grounded. Grounding is coming back around right now, and it was in just about every single card pull last year for a good couple of months, right, y'all? But I mean, if you remember, but I'm feeling grounding. I'm feeling get grounded. And let the earth work her magic. Let Mama Gaia take care of you energetically, emotionally, seriously. Like you guys, y'all already know that I no longer live out in my house in the country where I love. And yesterday I was in the shower. I was taking a shower and I was doing a meditation while I was in the shower, and I just had the strongest urge to go outside and hug a tree. There is a tree that was in my backyard at my house in the country that I would just go and I would just hug the tree, and I would stand out there and I would hug the tree until I felt better, until I was grounded, until, and I swear I was almost moved to tears because I was like, I want to hug my tree. I want to hug my tree, being grounded, getting grounded, letting Mama Gaia work her magic, using your crystals. If you do work magic, working your magic, okay? Doing whatever it is that we can to dissipate this energy, to dissipate this pressure, this urgency that we have been dealing with since the new decade came in, okay? Hold your vision, beloved. Hold your freaking visions, okay? What? Oh, I forgot. Lord, I swear, there's just a card on the floor, like whatever. So beloved, that is the weekly intuitive energy read for the upcoming week. Yes, I do feel like it's a good one. I do. I feel like it's a good one. And I feel that way because we're getting the thumbs up, the green light to going ahead. And I feel like this is more on a collective basis. I know last week when I did the pick a stack, there was a certain group in the pick a stack that was like, yes, go. You got the green light. 100%. Go, 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 go. But that wasn't the message for everybody. Everybody didn't have that message. Some people had the message of, you need to sit down. You know? So, but I feel like, you know, I feel like the energy is mixing it up a little bit more, so it's not so heavy, it's not so urgent, it's not so pressurized. We don't have to feel like we're in a pressure cooker. However, we need to take the action. The action has to be taken, beloved. You have to do it. You have to take the action. You have to acknowledge what it is that you are submerging, and whether you're doing it for yourself or whether you're doing it for or from someone else. You have to acknowledge your triggers. You have to do this. You cannot get past it. You cannot go around it. Okay? It's not a bad thing. It's a human thing. Okay? All right. So, if you are not following this YouTube channel, by all means, beloved, join the tribe and catch the vibes, my friend. Same exact thing if you are not following me at my social media domicile, which is the Crystal Maven on Instagram. My friend, that is where the party is. Okay, come on over, turn up with us, contribute some good energy. We would all love to share in that with you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, I promise most of the cards stay on the table. I will leave the information for that down in the description box. Private readings are open for anyone who did not know. They were closed at the beginning of the year, but they're open now. All right. And beloved, I want you to have an amazing week and keep your heart space open. Be out here making the moves that you need to make for number one, because we got to make sure that we secure in the back. All right. So be out here making the moves that you are making for number one. Remember, emotions are running high, and that's not just you. That's everybody. Okay. All right. You want to make sure that you're the one that's doing the investigation, that you're the one that's doing the deep dive, and that you're figuring out why it is that you are keeping things submerged. Because like I said, emotions are running high for everyone. You don't want for somebody else to pluck that guitar string for you and catch you off guard. Some of y'all be acting a whole damn fool when somebody trigger you off guard. You ain't even got time to say your affirmation. You already telling somebody what they can do, where they can go, and how fast they can get there. Okay, okay. I love you, beloved. Let me know how you feel about this down in the comments. Like, let's chat it up, okay? All right. I will talk to you guys later. Please like this video, and if you know someone who needs to watch this video, please share it with them. All right, let's share the love, you guys. Have an amazing day.